Think electric cars have reached their peak? Think again. Just when it seemed like the EV industry was settling into a predictable rhythm, Tesla has done what Tesla does best: rewrite the rules of the game. Elon Musk just unveiled a motor so advanced, so efficient, that it's sending shockwaves through the entire industry. And if the numbers are even half as good as they seem, this could change everything. This isn't just about speed, it's about efficiency, power, and longevity in ways we've never seen before. For years, automakers have been trying to squeeze more range out of their EVs, struggling with battery limitations and energy losses. But Tesla? They took a completely different route, reinventing the motor itself. Tesla has made something that would be known as an improved PMR, since it was the first ever PMR created by any manufacturer. This development and design have happened in such a contrived way that PMRs have also become lighter, more powerful, and, most shockingly, have very little reliance on rare earth materials. Rare elements are being used a stunning 75% less, thus making production cheaper, sustainable, and less dependent on outside suppliers. Here is now where it gets interesting. This new motor runs up to 20,000 RPM, which is faster than most EV motors these days. That means better acceleration, smoother rides, and, most importantly, additional range. Model Y is now set to be driving 370 miles per charge instead of 330 miles, or have an entry-level Tesla whose price is below $20,000 and then go farther than the most affordable EVs on the market. And we haven't even gone into the part about durability yet. With the typical wear and tear on regular EV motors over time, they become donors for very expensive loss and repair. But the carbon-wrapped rotor design from Tesla does away with all that, thereby extending the life of the motors to over 20 years. So what's this going to mean for everyone else in the industry? Will Ford, GM, and other manufacturers come close? Or did Tesla simply pull off another coup that positions them years ahead? Tesla isn't just modifying old technology. The motor itself is reinvented. Emerging technology speaks volumes. A permanent magnet reluctance motor. Well, most EV motors need a steel or aluminum sleeve to support the rotor. Tesla proceeds completely differently. They have replaced the latter with a carbon-wrapped rotor, an amazing design that gives much higher strength and thermal resistance. Why does this matter? At high speeds, traditional motors stretch and weaken, eventually leading to failure. Tesla's carbon-wrapped rotor prevents that from happening, ensuring that the motor remains stable even under extreme conditions. That means longer durability, less maintenance, and fewer costly repairs. Most EV motors today spin between 12,000 and 15,000 RPM, but Tesla's new motor? It hits an astonishing 20,000 RPM. This massive boost in speed results in faster acceleration. Expect Tesla's already quick 0 to 60 mph times to get even quicker, smoother performance, less vibration and noise for a better driving experience, reduced wear and tear. The new design minimizes stress on the components, meaning the motor lasts longer. For everyday drivers, this translates to a car that's not just faster, but also more reliable over time. The engineers at Tesla did not just make the motor faster, they went in and changed the entire scheme of a motor to generate power. This is accomplished via optimization of the magnetic flux path, whose effect is to increase efficiency by an enormous amount. This implies 30% higher power density, more power for a smaller, lighter motor. Improved energy conversion. Less wasted energy means longer range per charge. Improved heat management decreases overheating for longevity. Put in simple terms, Tesla has built a motor that is lighter, more powerful, and more energy efficient than anything else on the market. Tesla focuses not only on performance, but also on making their motors more sustainable. Reduced rare earth material use by 75% means much less dependence on expensive and environmentally damaging mining operations. Not only does that result in lower production costs, but it also dovetails into Tesla's vision for a greener and more sustainable future over the long term. And that is just the start of advances forging new standards in the EV industry, and the competition is still scrambling to catch up. An outclass permanent magnet reluctance motor is what Tesla introduced. It generates more power at less input energy by using a stronger magnetic field. High revving capability translates to farther travel per single charge, which is so critical to fulfilling all needs arising in the burgeoning EV market. The effects on Tesla's portfolio are far-reaching. Project Y rises from 330 to 370 miles on one charge for a 12% gain in driving range, while acceleration is also enhanced, with the time required to attain speed from 0 to 60 miles per hour cut down from 4.8 seconds to 4.6 seconds. An entry-level EV costing only $19,999, Model Q, is announced to have a commendable 250-mile range, cutting down the barriers to EV adoption. The technology is expanding its use to bigger vehicles as well, as Tesla's next generation will be able to achieve up to 600 miles on a single charge, which will wholly reformulate electric road trips. In addition to that, the forthcoming robo-taxi would be able to work for the most part for 20 hours a day, with slow takeoff wear and tear, thus cutting costs on downtime and maintenance for autonomous ride-sharing services. One of the biggest breakthroughs is temperature resilience. This motor performs efficiently in extreme climates, handling temperatures from -50 degrees Celsius to 150 degrees Celsius. Unlike traditional EV motors that suffer 10 to 15% efficiency loss in harsh conditions, Tesla's new design maintains consistent power output, ensuring reliability in any environment. This efficiency brings with it huge savings in energy and money. Now, the Model Y consumes nothing less than 215 watt-hours per mile. Electricity costs are significantly down. Gasoline-powered Tesla owners pay only $11 for 25 miles traveled, compared with the $1,500 to $2,000 yearly cost for gas vehicles. Over 10 years, Tesla drivers have saved over $9,000 in fuel only. While providing excellent performance, it also estimates its motor to last over 20 years, unlike the traditional EV motors that have a lifespan of about 10 to 15 years. Because with fewer breakdowns, the owners save $15,000 to $20,000 worth of money on maintenance after a decade. This new motor, however, is an advancement in itself and comprises a common definition of a masterstroke. Tesla has a motor, and it has nothing to do with competition. Ford and GM rely on heavier, less efficient permanent magnet motors that consume a lot of energy. Moreover, Rivian and Lucid stretch themselves with bulkier designs, which leads to lower efficiency and costlier production. With this innovation, Tesla forces other automakers to rethink their strategies concerning competition. But beyond passenger cars, this motor has scalability and adaptability. Its lightweight, high-efficiency design is going to revolutionize buses, semi-trucks, and even electric planes. Unlike present motors that simply cannot bear overheating or durability, it promises a longer lifespan and lower maintenance costs, which makes mass electrification of transport much easier. Undeniably, Tesla has a market advantage. Innovating the most constant cycle puts them light years ahead of any competition. Whereas other companies try to make obsolete technology better, Tesla is already resetting the standards. Years could pass until competition reaches efficiency levels like these. Thus, the road is clear for Tesla and its market for the times to come. Tesla does not have an updated motor. Instead, it has given an entirely new dimension in terms of electric drives. It makes the whole car lighter, faster, and better in the future by having the carbon-wrapped rotor, having higher capacity, and reducing even rare earth dependence. Lowering costs and improving functionality and durability by this innovation will only push the industry toward cheaper, faster, and greener electric transportation. The potential applications of this motor go beyond just Tesla's lineup. With higher efficiency and durability, it could power electric planes, semi-trucks, and even public transport, drastically reducing emissions and operating costs. Tesla is paving the way for a future where all transportation sectors benefit from high-performance, cost-effective, and long-lasting EV motors. Would you choose a car that lasts longer and saves you money in the long run? With fewer repairs, lower energy costs, and higher range, Tesla's new motor could change how we think about vehicle ownership. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on Tesla's game-changing innovations.